All right. So. Ah. So we're gonna get this real quick off of my chest. Um, I've been having like a rough time at work. Not to say anything explicit or stuff where you'll know where I work or what exactly I do or any of our customers or anything like that. I have been just like utter swamped. Like, I don't even know anymore. Like, I'm a tier 1 technician. I'm basically the lead on our documentation. I'm getting included in a lot of meetings, which it's fun. It really is. Oh my god, it is so fun. I'm having so much fun doing my job. But yeah, I went live. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm alive. I felt that. But the undead might say that too, and I'm pretty sure they wouldn't feel it. So like I'm having a lot of fun, but oh my god, am I also super overwhelmed. And it kind of sort of makes me wish I could do the thing that somebody suggested to me, which is work a 10-hour day, which instead of having an hour lunch, I would get a half-hour lunch. The trouble is that most of the 10-hour shifts are from like 6 to 5:30, right? 6 to 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 1, 3, 5. Yeah, so 6 to 5:30. But I can't, I'm having a hard time waking up at 7:30. I could probably push it to 7. Then I would be working 7 to 6:30. Which would put me, right before. No, because it's 10 hours, right? So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, nope. Sorry, my brain is bad. But still, that's like, I can't do that. Like, the earliest that I would be able to do it would be an 8 o'clock to 6:30. And I don't think they would let me do that. Shut up. I get it. I'm apparently bad at math on the fly. Get it. The point I was trying to make is A, I can't wake up at 5:30 in the morning. And B, they probably wouldn't let me work 8 to 6:30. Gotcha. I've never worked the earliest shifts for first shift. I've done some first shift work, but it's always been the like 8 o'clock start times. Even when I would get called in early at holiday back in the day, my boss would be understanding that I normally worked nights and that I was covering someone else's bum because they were too lazy to come into work, and he was too lazy to come in for them. Right, and that's the interesting thing. I work an 8-hour shift and I get a 1-hour lunch. The 10-hour shifts, which are actually 10 and a half if you include the lunch, only get a half-hour lunch. And I'm just like, can I get off a half an hour earlier if I just take a half-hour lunch? Because there are days where I start struggling to figure out what I'm going to do for an hour. But at the same time, I don't want the half-hour lunch. I really don't. I actually enjoy having an hour to sit there and go, because sometimes it's just nice to make my brain rest. Which isn't to say that I don't, like, rest at all now. That's neither here nor there. Yeah. I don't really, like, I eat my lunch during my lunch break. And usually watch, like, an episode of something or a video essay. Today, I kind of got garbage together and got it ready to take out, which I then took out after I got off of work, and there's still enough stuff that I could round up an entire garbage bin. And I don't mean like an inside garbage bin, I mean the outside garbage bin. And the stuff that I'm talking about is like big boxes. It's not like food is rotting in the house. Like, if you walk in here, you're not going, cat needs to take out the garbage. Sorry, my non-streaming nickname. Yeah, no, it's... I guess it's just what it is. I don't really have much else to say other than, like, I kind of want to work only 4 days a week, but at the same time, there's no way that they would let me do it because of the hours that I would be requesting. Like, 8 to 6:30 would probably not fly. And 8 to 7 would be pushing it really close to the, like, well, you start streaming at 7. What are you going... I know, but like it's really weird. Like I'll think about something during the day and I'll yell at myself and I'll say, "Faye, damn it!" And I'm not even streaming. Or I'll think about something like I just did and go and call myself cat. So yeah, generally speaking, for the most part, even when I'm not at work, I generally go by Faye, with the exception of my family, who calls me, you know, nicknames based on my legal and or given birth name. So, yeah. I have absolutely no problem responding to Faye at all. As a matter of fact, I've probably mentioned this before, just in case anybody else here, though, is not in the know. And or in case there's anyone here who's watching and or is going to watch this later on YouTube. At my old job, I actually convinced them to call me Faye. My nameplate said Faelyn, and they called me Faye or Faelyn. But they all knew my legal name. So every once in a while, we'd get people from, like, corporate, and they'd be like, I'm looking for... insert my legal name here. And they'd all have to go, it's Faelyn, she's over there. So the paperwork would all be done using my legal name, because it was just, you know, there wasn't a process in place like there is at my current job for a preferred name. However, I have not bothered to change my preferred name because, like, nobody seemed really willing to call me Faye or Faelyn, so I just went with my legal name. That's the story on that. Yeah. It's just been kind of a day. I don't really know what else to say about that, really. Ow. Not ow, that didn't hurt. Also, I've had my headset on for, like, way long, so there was no way that was going to not work. In part because of the taking out of the trash, I was listening to the news, and I didn't want to not be able to listen to the news. So. I just realized I don't have to worry about there being a seizure warning on any of my episodes. Because the game has a built-in seizure warning.
Hey, you! Yeah, I'm talking to you.
No, you're not.
Connect to the net, right?
Okay. So I think I came back after we got off of stream and emptied out my inventory. Oh, over the weekend, I'll show you something here. Over the weekend, I found this gun. Also, the gun that we got from Pan Am is right there. Gun. So, let's see here. That's Overwatch. That's the gun that we just got from Pan Am the other day. And... not you. You're definitely... Plan B is the gun that Dexter Deshawn used to kill me, and I found it on his body out in the landfill. Like, his body's just laying out there in the landfill. Also, you can't really for real tell. Oh, it's nighttime. But I did change the room. No, not joking. Definitely Dexter Deshawn. I can try to find it again. I think it was... I have a hard time remembering where the landfill is. No, that is definitely not right. Desert film set, mobile camp, hotel, race camp, Edgewood. Well, I can't remember which one has the, To me, everything seems like it's north. Because I always am moving in one direction. And for whatever reason, my brain says, oh, that's clearly north. Ah.
V, do you have a moment?
Need to talk?
I mean a longer moment. Can you come by the camp? I have a problem.
On my way.
Phew, thanks. That's good to hear.
Give me a little more intel. What's your grief?
Well, it would be better to...
Let me guess. Saul, right?
You know me well.
Mm-hmm. See you soon.
We found the general area. And of course, it's nighttime. And no, I shouldn't have to go crawling through all the trash. Because originally when I came up this way, I came up investigating the Bartmus stuff. And there was a refrigerator lying on the ground. That one right there. That is a part of the car. Why don't I have a flashlight? I wish I had a wait button. But that's Dexter Deshawn's body right there. You can kind of see his chrome shine in the moonlight. Kind of make out his shape. Kinda. Looks a little darker on the preview. Why is it the middle of the night? Why? Because you waited until the middle of the night, babe. That's why. I don't think there's any way for me to do... Aha! There is a way! And there's Dexter Deshawn with a bullet hole in his head. Don't fall on me. Got it? You're not allowed to fall on me. Yeah. Right where Takamura left him, and this is somewhere out of here is where we got pulled. And in here is the body of a netrunner from the 2020s. So apparently from now. Yeah. I can't call... Well, I suppose I can. It'll apparently let me. But it's good for us to run a little bit here and there, so... I keep telling this trash not to fall on me. I can hear it moving. Why are you behind me? Do not get stuck over there. Okay.
Hey, Judy. How you feeling?
Shitty, but something came to me.
So what did you come up with?
The Mox Dive, Lizzie's bar, used to be a joy house. Tiger Claws killed one girl too many, so people took matters into their own hands. Belongs to us now. Clouds could stand to get the same makeover.
Got the Mox to agree to take over Clouds?
No, I'm trying to get you. Know someone at Clouds will take our side. Will you help?
Fine. Got me on board.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so what's the plan?
First up, we gotta talk to Maiko Maeda. If she's not with us, might as well throw our hands up in the air.
Sure Maiko's gonna want to join forces?
If I was sure, I'd be on the holo to her and we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Let me rephrase. Any chance she'll slap us around and shove us out her mega tower window?
Of course, sure.
Guess I can work with that. When are we doing this?
Early morning, Clouds will be closed. Hardly a soul lurking at that time.
How early?
Before 8. I'll be by the entrance. Scratch that. The balcony above clouds. We'll sneak in. No one needs to know we're there.
On the balcony. Got it.
Oh, this is just like work. I just got like everything handed to me all at once. Stop driving like a maniac. Didn't I start off the last stream doing it, telling myself basically the exact same thing on the dirt roads?
Sure, we can pack, we can ride, but what then?
The contract's dead. We've got no reason to stay.
You're the only one to bring it in, because Saul doesn't know when to quit.
Where am I? What am I? Where am I going? Oh, so if you didn't see my tweet this afternoon, Blizzard Activision, when they made Diablo 4, made a fantastic move. They have decided to bring back the
patrols every half hour.
The druid, and so
directly to me.
I'm kind of excited. I might actually intentionally buy Diablo 4.
The Raffins could surprise us at any moment.
You're not.
V, you're here.
And to you.
What
Yeah,
is
I'm
she
here.
doing here? I
Stop
forbade
it.
you from even breathing on that Militech convoy, so you call in your friend to do it all behind my back? Is that it?
Uh-huh. That's exactly why I had V come and stand right in front of you.
Got no fucking clue what's going on here.
Damn it to hell, Saul. Are you seriously considering letting that basilisk slip through our fingers?
I am.
But a chance like this.
A chance at what? Rotting up the job we
Get the
gave?
sense this fight's grown stale. Come on, put some feeling into it.
No. This discussion ended long ago. The Biotechnica people will be here in an hour. Try not to cock anything else up before then.
Keep telling you so. Biotechnica is a bad
I can't believe
idea.
it. Look, there he goes, off to paint the grass green.
Thought the Biotechnica contract had withered and died.
Saul insists we see it through to the end. To prove the Aldecaldos keep their word.
Crop protection. Who gives a damn about crop protection? All Saul is going to prove is that a corp can walk all over us, and we'll say thank you and ask for more.
What's this basilisk nonsense?
It's an armored Militech cargo panzer. Junk from back in 2060 or so. They want to peddle it off to a backwards country, somewhere it can still pass as a technological wonder.
The Militech convoy will take the 101 right past us. Shame not to say hello.
Let me guess, whole thing's your idea?
How did you know?
Saul wouldn't be quite so pissed if it weren't.
I believe V is right. If this had been Saul's idea, he would have seen it as the greatest plan on God's green earth.
Bull. Saul isn't that petty.
Yeah,
He's
he
simply
is.
a coward. He would rather play it safe, bide his time. For the family.
This basilisk worth another fight with Saul.
Yes, a craft like that would finally put us back on the right path.
The family is falling apart. If we fall into this Biotechnica rut, no one will ever take us seriously again.
Okay, so you do want to go behind Saul's back. Dragged me here specifically for that.
Cassidy, Ted, Carol, and Bob also on board.
Why Saul got his briefs in a bunch over this basilisk?
He's afraid Militech will destroy us if we pick a fight with it.
He thinks it's safer to stick with the corporations, like Biotechnica. What a joke.
And you guys would rather...
We would rather go back to plying the trade we know best. Logistics.
Meaning smuggling.
That's what I said.
Oh man, my cool's not high enough.
Thought you and Solid agreed to bury your carbines.
So did I. But it seems that's only true when somebody is trying to kill us.
Exactly. You saved his life. You wanna fuck things up all over again now?
I saved his life, yet somehow he still ignores everything I say. So I do believe we have come full circle.
And you plan to grab the basilisk how?
Thanks, V.
Haven't said I'd help just yet.
Okay, let's go talk to the rest.
Did she just rubber band?
So, just the 4 vets on board with the plan. Nobody else.
We didn't bother asking the others.
There was too great a risk someone would take it to Saul.
Besides, only the vets understand what we have to gain by having a basilisk.
Sounds pretty risky to me.
On the contrary, easy as pie. There won't even be much security on the convoy. Plus, we'll be doing our part towards furthering the cause of world peace. Why should this beast wind up being used in some little third world skirmish? We'll make better use of it right here in America.
Why do I suddenly want to listen to the song Convoy?
Did you try to get Saul on board again? No luck, huh?
No. Okay, everyone listen. Militech will transport the basilisk in parts distributed across 2 trucks.
Wait, do I sense a quiver in your voice?
Fuck you! The convoy will halt at the railroad crossing on the 101. We'll attack from behind, then get the hell out and away. Questions? Comments? Motions?
Nice job, Sunshine.
Panam's got a beef with Saul. I know, but you guys?
Few years back, nobody would have given corporal work a second thought.
We want a good name. We just need good gear and good jobs. And Saul would see that if he pulled his head out of his caboose once in a while.
Yeah, it's all too easy. Convenient to arrange. The exact tech you need. Coming your way, almost served on a silver platter.
Yes, Saul also claimed it stinks to high heaven.
Intel on the convoy, where'd you get it?
Carol hacked the Militech comms channel. Is that enough for you?
Okay, I'm in.
Okay, thanks. First, we'll ride to the station. The train engine we need to block the convoy's way is there. Are you riding with us, or will we meet you there?
Riding with you.
Excellent. Let's get going.
Yeah, now I just want to listen to
I think I heard a
Beatles'
little
help
shake
with
in
my
that
friends.
voice.
You did not.
Give me a moment to think.
Come on. Did you get your hands clammy
I believe I
too?
know how to take it.
Screw you.
Oh god, are you making me drive? Don't make me
Are
drive.
you sure you didn't leave any tracks? Militech won't notice a thing.
Are you trying to insult me, Bobby?
Okay. Forget I even asked.
Thank god she's not making me drive. What is with her obsession with 11 and 2? Actually, it's not even 11 and 2, it's 11 and like 1. What are we, why are we standing here? Anam.
Let's go.
Okay.
Nobody's gonna notice you gone back at camp?
Saul has no wish to see us there anyway. The better to make a good second impression on the Biotechnica suits.
Your sour faces wouldn't help much.
Indeed, they would not.
And the Raffins, what about them? Expecting any trouble?
Saul is. He's posted sentries all around the camp.
How is that not right?
He's wrong in continuing to fight the symptoms rather than the disease.
Don't miss life in Night City?
At times, perhaps. I miss the feeling of having a new beginning. Of freedom. But I also haven't forgotten the emptiness. The feeling of realizing it means nothing if you're alone.
Yeah. Took adjustment on my part, too. Though, never was completely alone.
You had someone?
A true friend. Jackie by name. You would have liked him, actually.
Jackie. I'll remember that.
Won't do you much good. Jackie's gone.
We have arrived.
That was awfully formal. How about we're here? We've arrived.
Big
Attractions are a
bastard.
thing. You can use
If
them.
you like it so much, maybe we should just hijack the train. Let the basilisk go on its way.
Yeah, then just drive this beast to the 101. There and back.
Saul would be on board with that.
Are we ready?
As far as I know.
Okay. The Militech convoy will be traveling from Night City to the base where they're due to meet the buyer. We will stop it at the railroad crossing.
All we have to do is shove this beauty in its way.
V, any questions?
Where you want me?
Plan to move this thing how exactly?
It's old tech. Carol will have to hack it.
Then I'll somehow have to finagle authorization from the control tower to move it.
Tower looks inactive to me, too.
Yeah, we'll see to that. You and Pan Am just get the authorization code.
Okay, let's get to work.
110010111111200001010001. Sorry. I have no idea what that binary would even come out to be. Especially since I threw that random 2 in there. 2 doesn't exist in binary.
I opened this one, so we'll call it a tie. Be right there.
She opened the front door, whereas I, opened the back door the hard way. Give it to me. Excuse me. That doesn't work.
Even if we...
Excuse me?
Well done. Thanks, boys. I've always been fond of trains. And the stations where so many tracks converge.
Junctions.
Yes, those. When you see them from above, you feel...
Free? Like you could set off on 1,000 journeys all at once?
Perhaps more simply, hopeful. Okay, here we are.
Not a fan of Spaghetti Junction.
Carol! What are we looking for?
Punch cards!
What cards?
Punch cards.
Oblong cards! Holes in rows and columns!
Warning, train inbound. Please stay back.
Would you help me look?
I'm looking.
Sure thing. Some sort of Stone Age control panel.
Let's find the cards first.
Nothing here.
Didn't even see those down there.
Okay, it must be here somewhere.
V, look thoroughly, please.
There's an encrypted file over here. And an encrypted email.
Not here. Nada. Not here. Not here.
Accidentally took my gun out.
Nada.
Excuse me?
Well.
Found a punch card.
Got something.
Good job. Carol! We have a card! What now?
You have to put it in the reader!
Well, V, the card. In the reader? Here goes nothing.
It worked! Come look!
I know it's working, I can see it.
Little engine that could.
Operations have temporarily ceased. The next freight delivery is delayed.
V, I wanted to speak with you.
What do you want to talk about?
I know this may sound foolish, because I asked you to help me. But... why are you doing this?
Because it's important to you.
But is that all? Sorry, that sounded worse than I intended.
Any more questions?
No, I know everything I need to, I believe. Perhaps I should send Rogue flowers to thank her for introducing us.
Not really your style, don't think.
I would add a card. Thank you for giving me a true friend, you manipulative whore.
That's my girl.
All right, let's rejoin the others.
We can't go up any higher. The store doesn't work. The store does work.
Let's set to work.
Yeah, sure, just a second. Okay. Why can't I... Oh, because the door. What do we tell Saul? I forgot the door is right here.
Come on, V. We have a to-do list.
Convoy. Got eyes and ears on it?
Yes, Carol checks their communication channels from time to time. Everything is proceeding as planned. For now.
Alright, you know what? I neglected to use the bathroom before we started this. My phone died? My phone died. That's lovely. So since I neglected to go to the bathroom before I started, I'm gonna go ahead and go now. Lunix, you still have 2 that you usually do this hour. I'm not seeing them. So hopefully you'll have time to do that while I'm using the facilities. So I might have been back for just a little while, and I might have made an adjustment to some things. Maybe. Not costs, but important things. A certain puppy girl was super excited when I got up. I did turn that back on it, yeah. Oh no, Mom! Mom, no, what are you doing? Mom, no, what are you doing? Minor paid in advance. See, like I said, minor. Ugh. Yep, and she just got 6. Also, you should check and see what I changed. It should be a lot easier for you. Limits are the same, sort of, i.e., you can still only get the same number of treats in a stream. However, I did take away something. Am I supposed to sit right here? Can I sit right here? I miss playing guitar. How do I join Xenomeds? I would like to join Xenomeds.
We could still
sit your ass down a minute, honey.
I want to.
Everything's under control. The convoy is already heading our way.
Stop saying convoy. That could be it. I cannot sit down. How do I talk to y'all? I tried to sit, but...
Hurry up and wait, then.
Are we in the military? Oh my god! Why did you guys pick the spot where I would be in the bright light? Oh my god.
We've quite some time left till dusk. The car could use another once-over.
That was what I was thinking as I was using the facilities. I'm like, even if somebody comes in and they decide they want to sploosh all of their funds right away and give out treats right away, we're still gonna do them on an.
You're acting spooked.
8 o'clock.
As if you're the first person ever to stand up to Saul.
No, 8 o'clock.
Save your breath. I don't need to be consoled.
Yeah, 7. No.
Was it someone I know?
8, 9, and 9:30.
Scorpion.
Basis.
He came home from the war, head full of new ideas and a host of new contacts.
He tried to get Saul to lead us in joining Snake Nation. It would make us stronger, he said.
I don't think he peeped a word of it to me. What did Saul do?
Saul dressed the guy down head to toe for messing with the family. Hell, he didn't send him on any jobs for a year.
Gee, really consoling. Thanks.
You said yourself you didn't need any.
How to raise a glass to Scorpion.
To Scorpion.
All the dead people in this game, it's as bad as Guild Wars 2. You just gonna keep riffing that same riff the whole time that we're here?
Don't talk about the war much.
I think there's a cigarette butt stuck to your glass, Mitch.
What's there to say? They just packed you into a Panzer down in Mexico and said full speed ahead, soldier.
And it was weeks talking either to yourself or the onboard AI, drinking iodide like water because your Geiger wouldn't shut up.
Mm-hmm. I'm sprouting a rash on my ass just thinking about sitting in that boiling hot coffin.
Uh-huh. But y'all can't wait to pack your asses into the basilisk, huh?
That's different.
Completely different. You'll see once you're on board.
Completely different.
Gonna try and get some sleep.
Okay, it'll be quite some time before the convoy comes through.
Stop saying convoy! Sorry. It's as bad as
Did you just doze off?
No, I didn't. It's as bad as the final countdown sound from the music.
Anything happens, wake me up. Unless you want a nap too.
I'll just lie here a while, by your side, gazing at the stars.
That another area of your expertise? Got maps of the heavens in your library too?
Of course. That's the Big Dipper. And do you see the small flickering star to the right?
It's the North Star. What's your point? Can I please go take a nap? I looked at
Yeah?
You do? Oh dear. That means there's a major leak. Good night, V.
Constellation humor. It's as bad as chemistry humor. I was going to tell a chemistry joke, but all the good ones are gone.
Is everyone ready? Let's ride, V.
Where'd I get the bedroll? Oh my god, we're gonna do this thing where I sit in the vehicle a whole bunch of time again, aren't we? Carol's gonna move the train.
All right. She's moving.
Get her up to speed.
than we thought. I don't know if we can catch them.
Uncouple one of the cars. It'll speed you up. V, no hemming and hawing. Take out that coupler.
Great, you want me to shoot the coupler.
We're getting close. They're too slow.
V, shoot out the damn coupler.
I'm trying.
Hell yeah!
I see them!
Surround them as soon as they're cut off.
Can I take them out?
Okay. The trucks are all yours, boys.
Move that ass, Teddy boy.
4,
Where'd the other one go?
5 vehicles. No, it's blocked. We need a new route.
Fuck
Hurry
me.
up!
Won't get rid of us.
Current malfunction.
This ought to do the trick.
Smash him. Go, go, go. What?
They're on their last leg!
Shoot!
Come on!
She has combat implants.
Wait, you're not. Where's the
Enemy contact.
Hell yeah! Mitch, Bob, go!
All is planned, boss.
All right, the train's leaving. You'd better move.
yeah, the train or the horn or the whatever is going on. It's really loud and it needs to stop. Ooh, excuse me. I don't think we lost anybody. Where'd that other... Right there, it was right there.
Okay, let's go. Ready to roll.
Can we stop the whatever is honking?
Fuck! It worked!
Of course it did. Just as I said it would.
How's it going there, V? Did you have fun?
Sure did.
Just be happy you won't be around to put the hunk of junk together. The real fun is just starting for Mitch and Teddy.
Apparently we could skip this. But then we would miss out on all of the chatter.
Okay, I just lost the Militech channel. The suits finally realized someone was listening and changed the codes.
Perfect timing, if you ask me.
You know what's funny is, if I remember right, the thing that we just captured is chipped and tracked. Which which means even though we're done with Militech, we're not done with Militech. Oh my god, turn off the horn!
I can talk to him if you want.
No, thank you. I'll take care of this myself. So it begins.
Make them disconnect the horn.
What's the meaning of this?
Exactly what you see. The basilisk.
All I see is 2 trucks with giant Militech logos on them. Fuck, Panam, you can see them from miles away. You think we don't have problems enough on our hands? The Raffens could rear their heads at any moment. And now we have Militech to worry about too.
Stop it! Fuck! Just shut up already! Do you want to serve corporations forever? Fine, go right ahead. In that case, we'll leave the basilisk as a souvenir of what this family used to be.
Well, I only did it
Maybe
with
next time
the
we're attacked,
2.
we'll be able to fight back.
I did not with kisses or hugs.
As soon as I'm done with Biotechnica, we call a family meeting to discuss
Or any
this.
of the sound effects.
Discuss you.
Until that time, I want these trucks out of my sight.
And the basilisk? Can we put it together?
Do what you want. Just get out of my sight.
Bob, Mitch, you two take the trucks around back. We need to unload.
Sure, but then what do we do with them?
Oh, I've got an idea.
Got quite a pair of lungs there.
Thanks. I believe the last time I pulled something like that, I was 10 years old.
Seems still to be in fine working order. Everything okay?
Yes, of course. Though the great train robbery bit of this was much more enjoyable.
You need me again. All you gotta do is call.
V. I'm sure I will.
Oh my God.
So you better expect that call.
Be waiting. Take care.
A, no more listening to the word convoy, making me want to, you know, scream out, convoy! And B, no more of the effing friggin' horn from nowhere. Never mind, there it is. Why? Why is that thing's horn stuck in the on position? I got another question. Why do I have apparently an apartment here? I apparently have an avocado apartment. That's kind of groovy. The sound is not so groovy. Can we do some... Okay. That's really Yerkin my Viergen. I kind of, sort of, but not really want to get this. Even though I don't intend on getting body all the way up there. Mostly because, like, getting mantis blades totally precludes, like, having my sword. Why would I have anything if I already have that? Oh, and we have maximum street cred now. So the things that we don't meet, it's because of, like, The blood pump needs 16 body. It needs 18 body. Ah! I need to get away from the sound. Also, I need to be somewhere I can call up the bike. Why did you honk? Why are you in the air? Why am I driving so fast? On the, you know, regular old desert floor? I don't know. Alright. Judy call. Yeah, the highway. X factors. Dude, that car instantly emerged and disappeared as I hit it. It's rude to pass on the right, but I didn't really have a choice. Also, I'm about to cross the double... Oh, no, maybe not. I was thinking about crossing the double yellow. Get around that car back there. Dude, we're doing 170, even if that's kilometers an hour. Oh, sure, and I start to turn around and you're like, no, you can keep going the way you're going. We'll just reroute you. Have it fully pressed. Ow. I really, really, really wish that the GPS was better at telling you which part of the road you should be driving on. Like right there, that's a total fucking mix-up. don't know why I do at least a little better on the motorcycle compared to driving in the cars. The only thing I can think of is that I have the option, if needed, to drive between cars on the motorcycle, whereas in a car, it's just not an option.
Security or style? Thanks to the bulletproof airtight array field, your only worry is getting stuck in traffic.
Come on. Oh, hey, Brandon's over here, too. Let's stop and talk to Brendan.
What are you doing? I'm perfectly satisfied with my appearance, thank you very much. Sir? Thank you, V. Boy, I was scared to my core. I thought he'd paint some mean things on me. The humiliation. Say, since we've been through so much together, I guess that makes us best friends. That calls for a discount.
Thanks, Brendan.
Don't worry, you deserve it. You're one tough cookie, and yet so nice.
Not to everyone.
I couldn't be mean even if I wanted to. Especially to you. Can't speak ill of the dead, right?
Wait, what?
You're not supposed to be here, and yet here you are. Like a glitch in the system. Or a demon coded by a brilliant netrunner. You know what demons are capable of. Right, V?
How did you know that?
Surprised? Lots of people come to me. So, I listen to them and learn how they talk. I caught your name once or twice and pieced together the puzzle. Not bad for a CSM, right?
How about we'll talk later, all right? Catch you later, Brendan.
I don't know why I'm so attached to Brendan. Other than the fact that Brendan's voice actor is Brian Deckert, who voiced I got it. I can picture the character. The stroke is killing me, I swear to God. Picture the character from Detroit Become Human. I know the name of the game. It's the main character of the go-around game. Or, in my mind, he's the main character of the go-around game.
Today, Holmes? Come on, no, what's the matter? What's going on?
I'm not gonna pull it out of my own head.
Screwing with my head.
There's that tone. Yelling comes easy. Taking me out somewhere.
Kaboom! Saw yourself majestic.
Connor.
An explosion of taste.
He played Connor. He had a hand in designing Connor's serial number too. And it's kind of the way he did it was kind of clever. I forget what it was exactly, but I remember thinking that's really clever.
That's infidelity.
No. Well,
how's that any different from some dollhouse ass?
'Cause the ass is meat, not latex. That's so hard to understand.
Meat, right. No feeling going on, no thinking, no awareness. It's empty. Might as well be latex. Masturbation, sophisticated kind. That's all it is.
Whoa, fuck. Makes perfect sense, that.
I think they're talking about the dolls at Clouds. We are supposed to meet Judy in the early morn. Glad they fixed the Goram elevators. Or not the elevators, the ladders. Which you could consider to be an elevator after a fashion. You use it to elevate yourself from one level to another. I could make an argument that my initial bad response was a good response, but hey, you know.
Hey, V. Talking with Maiko's like a game of 3D chess. Don't let her derail you.
Care to be a bit more specific? Wouldn't mind knowing what to expect.
Expect everything. Miss a beat, she'll wrap you around her finger, get you on her agenda while thinking you're the one in control.
Guess I know the type. Some deets about her could be useful when I talk to her, don't you think?
No. Leave the talking to me.
How do you aim to get her over to our side?
By telling the truth. About Evelyn, what happened and why.
Think that'll cut it?
No. Have to improvise from there.
So in brief, I'm just here as your hustle, right?
Never said that. I just know the woman better.
You seem a bundle of nerves.
Have a mind to kill the bastards with my bare hands. So yeah, you could say I'm a teensy bit nervous.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Hold on, I'll open it.
Lock like that? No way you cracked it open on your first try. Know how to get around their systems?
Appears so. Was hoping they hadn't run any updates since I left. Looks like I was right. Easy as paella.
Did you say paella?
Follow me.
Paella is not easy. It's delicious though. Give
Judy
to me
Alvarez.
the sparkly.
I'd say
Death
it's great
and
to
taxes.
see you, but I've
I
never been
love
one
it.
to lie. Also, I never like surprise parties, but you know.
Yup, bet I even know why.
Thought you'd hit rock bottom when you joined the Mox. Guess you've managed to stoop even lower now. Consorting with a persona who is very non grata. Yes, V. I mean you.
Well, aren't you just, you know, beautiful?
Oh, don't mind me. Just here to blend into the decor.
That's no reason. Why come at all?
To make sure Judy gets what she came for.
Jude would have had a better chance without you.
Judy has a proposal about clouds.
Wanna come back? Done. Always valued your skills, you know that. Just don't get why you had to drag this loose end in here.
Stop treating dolls like meat and I'll consider it. But first things first. Clouds needs to be taken from the tiger claws.
Okay, look. It's clear what happened to Ev was traumatic.
Huh? I was convinced you didn't know.
That girl was asking for an unhappy ending. I was just surprised it took so long.
We gotta do something, or everyone will end up like Evie. Woodman raped her while she was unconscious, then sold her like she was so much scrap.
Yeesh, you've always been unstable. Okay, since you seem more reasonable, care to explain what this is about?
Judy's idea? Think about it. Could work.
Well, Jude. See, you found a true and loyal fan.
You aware what Woodman did to Evelyn when she was desperate for help? You sit by, let that happen?
Tiger Claw bosses rule this place. Know how much I mean to them? About as much as you two and your problems mean to me. Read negligible.
Does it make you wonder why you even work here?
Gonna pretend as if you two weren't ever here. For old time's sake, Judy. Literally moments from now, security's gonna figure out you're here. Got two options. Go out the way you came in, or get thrown out. And that's not a threat or figure of speech. Just a friendly heads up.
Had enough. I'm leaving.
Smart move. And so you don't think I'm brushing you off completely, Forrest will be on the maintenance level in a couple minutes. Alone.
You picked the wrong side, Michael.
I'll be the judge of that.
I'm not your enemy here.
And I didn't ask for your opinion.
No, you got it anyways, didn't you?
That went smoothly. She totally blew us off.
Don't worry. She put on an act. A few days down the line, she'll call and tell you her plan to take over clouds. As if it were her idea.
You might be onto something.
Who do you like better, Judy or Panam?
You two have a history?
Way back, yeah. Think I just felt lonely.
Like everyone in Night City.
She was different then. And so was I.
Can't trust people that see everything as a numbers game. Line between patting you on the back as their friend and planting a knife in you as their enemy is down to a decimal.
I know. Right there with you. Well, used to have a big crush on her. Took me a long time to realize who she really was. But still, honest or crooked, we need her. Just think, could have gone diving this morning.
A little unwind didn't do you good. Do me good too, actually.
I wouldn't have been unwinding. Not exactly. Got an idea buzzing in my head, working it, but I can't say if it'll amount to anything.
Yeah, you, a deck chair, and a Mai Tai with a cocktail umbrella. Somehow I don't see it.
No, me in a deck chair is me mulling over coulda, shoulda, wouldas. Something I avoid right now.
I wish NPCs weren't so slow to walk.
Wait a sec. What about Woodman?
Well, what do you want to do?
I want somebody to unload lead into his face till there is no face.
Somebody.
Fine. Want you to do it.
You sure he's gonna be there?
You met Maiko. If that prick still works here, it's cause he follows her orders pretty damn precisely.
Don't have an ounce of sympathy for that motherfucker.
I thought I should have killed him earlier.
So, we going there?
Damn straight. Let's end him.
We'll take the elevator. Quickest way. Maintenance level.
And the door just magically opens.
You know what's worse than a corpo? A wannabe corpo bitch.
You mean Maiko?
Piece of work, that one. But I'll give her credit. She's dead on about your chances of pulling this off.
She hasn't seen my hardware.
Welcome to the M54 News World Report.
Now then. Lots of places to throw away bodies.
Fuck you two doing here?
Let's get out of here, V.
I didn't even give us time to talk to him. I didn't realize who he was. He's just dead. That's it, just dead. I was just planning on having to tiptoe around here and do a couple of things and some thises and that's and the other things, and nope, I just straight killed him.
Severe burns and toxin exposure. The Swedish Academy Award for Literature.
Alright, so we got 6 already ready. Well, I mean, now there's no tiptoeing.
I thought I'd feel more, be satisfied. Punch the ground floor. Need to get out of this place.
Once we are OUT,
almost felt like the world would be a better place once he died.
Oh, that's a better
And
place.
the feeling, it was so fucking strong.
I only feel that way though about that sort of thing in video games. In the real world, I do not believe in extrajudicial
Revenge isn't ever
killing.
really worth it. People want to believe it'll be the miracle pill for their grief, but that's not how it works.
Today, home? Come on, don't keep me waiting. Make your move.
Go to store. Oh, the guy I took care of is still sitting here. Where'd you go?
I gotta get back to Maiko with something big.
Appealing to her sense of justice wasn't big enough?
Maiko only works with specifics.
For a minute there, thought you were about to call it quits.
V, I go for days tuning virtues in a basement. Know what the chances are of somebody blowing my head off down there?
Minuscule.
Same as Maiko's empathy.
Unlike you, I don't put myself out there. But this ain't over. Not yet.
You know, I'm also partial to specifics.
Uh-huh. So that's what matters. How many you'll drop, how much ammo you'll use, how many eddies it'll get you.
Art and dreams of freedom can't be everyone's food. Sometimes, you gotta deal with the dirt. So, what now?
Gotta think. We need more bodies, that's for sure. I'm gonna talk to the dolls. I'll call you when I've got something. See you later, V, and thanks.
You almost walked right through me. Excuse me, Brendan.
Go away! Leave me alone! Ah!
What is going on? Oh. Tiger claws. I know you don't wanna, that's okay, I was only after the tiger claws. I'm not gonna go very far with their bodies either. I'm just gonna come over here, go like this. Just so they're out of sight, out of mind. Oh, I like that. So we got a couple of choices here. I think we can start Takamoto-san's, quest. Or we can see Brendan. I think the other quest isn't ready right now. Leave the camp for a day. Complete other jobs. Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. We only have like 3 tarot cards left to find. I guess we're gonna go and meet Takamoto-san. Oh, I should probably take a moment really quick here. And go ahead and give the puppers our next set. I need to get some more faking. We'll come up here. Oh, look at that. Yeah. You speak? I speak? I speak? I speak? She stuck her tongue in my mouth. Put it up. I speak? I speak? How come you're being hard about this? You speak? Good girl. You got Mama all slimy. Did that Mama make you do an extra trick? Did that Mama make you do an extra trick? This is because I was mean and I made her speak. I have 2 refills of this, too. That's my good girl. What is a good girl, huh? Yeah. Yeah, we's the good girl. Yeah. Well, I mean, she got the fakin' also. The 2 was just because I made her, you know, talk. Plus, she stuck her tongue in my mouth, so points off for sticking your tongue in your mom's mouth. I was like, okay, she picked up the controller. I'm leaving. Oh, the refills. Gotcha. Being honest, I got the jar by accident. I had intentionally ordered the refills. Ow.
Organic food continues to be a major hazard. Do not eat unlabeled cans.
Also, it gets kind of expensive buying, you know, tons and tons of treats. So, you know, I try to buy things in the most affordable way possible. Why did I walk up the stairs if I didn't need to go up the golden stairs? It was I want to say it was $30 for the for the 2 things of refills, but it was almost $20 for the jar. And I use the word jar lightly. In my mind, jar implies made of glass.
I do not understand. Does Arasaka not have enough of its own people?
Look around, sir. Things are heating up in the city.
He's got the gift of the gab. Can't be denied, but I need to steal your buddy for a sec.
What are you?
What do you mean, what am I?
Goro, good to see you.
As it is to see you, V. I acquired some information of my own. Do you know who most wished to honor Arasaka-sama with the parade? His murderer. The irony makes me sick.
Yorinobu's a smart little muffin. Putting on the parade to show off his attachment to Arasaka, its values, and to solidify his legitimacy.
He's shrewd. I will not deny that. Japanese heritage is one element. Yorinobu will also put on a display of power. The floats are sure to be beautiful, but the wizened eye will see in them a hidden message to his foes.
What message that be?
I am here, Gumin Domo. Watch your backs.
Not one for subtlety, is he? Still don't see how this gets us anywhere.
I have had an idea. Look to the sky. The dash floats will pass precisely this way. If I could just get onto Hanako-sama's float, I could speak with her in private.
Get there how?
Why jump? Of course.
Expectations way too high, Goro. Couldn't pull that off even if you had your fancy implants.
I have thought of a solution. While you are occupied with your shady dealings, I learned more about the floats. They are all kept in one place, Arasaka Industrial Park. It is there that they prepare them. We need only to break into the compound, find the right float and inject a virus into its system. You will then be able to disable any security before I sneak inside.
Lots of ways to skin this particular cat, you know. Gonna need—
I know what you need. It is taken care of. I have an infected shard. It was not cheap, but the man who sold it to me guaranteed it will work.
Where'd you get this shard?
Across the canal.
Kabuki. Might actually be half decent soft then. And if it isn't, got a few tricks up my sleeve too.
This is good to know. Let us move on. To take control of the float is one thing, but not all. The security concerns me, the snipers especially. I will be an easy target. But I may have an answer. Okada-san mentioned the city cameras. If we gain access to them, we will see exactly where the snipers are. You can deal with them as I advance.
Sounds like a plan.
You agree just like that? The risks are considerable.
Yeah, well, getting more and more used to that.
And now, what would you say to a small test? We must try the shard. The camera control room is in front of us. You must get inside and infect the network. That is all.
Uh-huh. And in the meantime, you'll do what? Crack open a can of suds?
I will not touch alcohol. At work, I will watch your back. Now, get to it.
Taking orders. Drinking coffee. I thought I saw a blue thing. I swear I saw a blue... There you are.
Fucking worked.
Locked.
And?
Done. System's ours.
The shard works. Good. The easy work we have done. To break into Arasaka Industrial Park will not be such a bed of roses. But before we discuss that...
Go grab some food.
I have not eaten since yesterday. Give me the best on the menu.
I highly recommend the yakitori today.
Anything that isn't local, please.
See you tomorrow.
Can't believe I'm saying this, but this Sokka scum might actually prove useful. He's a well-trained dog, needs orders, that's all. And when he outlives his purpose, we'll flatline him.
Doesn't look like you're afraid of me.
He's not on his A game, sure. But even without implants, he could decommission us easily.
Where's that come from? Ever seen him in action?
Nah, just no. And the way he walks, the look in his eye.
We'll come back to this later.
Can I eat some of my food?
What is this?
Hey, yakitori.
Okay, I have laid the plan. 1. We break into Arasaka Industrial Park. 1.5. We hack Hanako-sama's float. 2. During the parade, with my help, you eliminate any snipers. 3. I get onto the float. 4. I convince Hanako-sama of the truth.
Forgot 5. Oda zeroes us and pisses on our corpses. He won't ever be less than a foot away from Hanako.
Oda would not dare raise his hand against me.
What about me?
That is a different matter. I would advise you to watch your distance.
Huh? I never feed V, so this is the first food she's had basically the whole game. Now that she, I mean, she's a video game character, she doesn't really need to eat. It wasn't programmed into her, as opposed to some other ones.
Well, sounds like a suicide run, but done dumber shit than this, so...
Things even more stupid than stealing from Arasaka.
None dumber yet, no. Set the bar pretty high with that one.
Now, we part. Reconnaissance is required.
What are you doing? Don't let him off his leash.
You're a stranger in a strange land. Going with you.
True. And you with your hands, skills, mind of a thief. Agreed. This we will do together.
Cook! Louder! Louder!
Yorinov.
In the flesh.
President Myers has called this...
He eliminated the last obstacle between himself and complete power.
And they...
surrendered it to him.
What do we call the murder of my father? Was that not a provocation? Was that not a...
Arasaka. an empire built to last. Before Yorinobu set fire to it from the inside, all of this began with him. The factions, power struggles, all of this. Ksa!
Old man's death must have really fed the flames between the different factions.
That is exactly what happened.
What's the balance of power look like now?
Kiji longs for stability. The old order. They are united behind Hanako-sama. The liberal wing, Hato, support Michiko-sama, Saburo's granddaughter. I know little about her. And then there is Taka, treacherous thugs who support Yorinobu. Not to mention even smaller factions.
Tell me about him some other time. Where's Yorinobu's rebellious streak come from?
No one knows this. Perhaps soon I shall ask him in person.
Why'd Saburo tolerate it all? Can't get my head around it. Could have kept his son on a short leash.
Arasaka-sama was a strong and disciplined man. The strongest man I have ever known. And yet, at a critical moment, he showed a weakness.
For Yorinobu.
For his daughter. When Yorinobu formed his band of hounds, declared war on his own family, Arasaka-sama could have crushed him with one word. Yet he did not, for he did not wish his daughter to suffer. When Yorinobu returned, his tail between his legs, she persuaded her father to give him a second chance. Do you understand? Hanako-sama saved Yorinobu from the consequences of his deeds.
Feels like that's about to change. As long as we get Hanako to believe our version of events. Conscience could also come into play. Assuming she's got one.
We must reach her first. Will you join me?
Sure, why not?
Let us go from here.
I hope you enjoyed it. Please come again.
Sawdust and plastic.
We did not ever finish this quest.
Come. I have found a good place to observe.
There was certain stuff that I have not done ever.
We must just climb up here.
I did this building, though.
Now this way. Fortune smiles to us. It seems no one is here today.
Yahoo! And my eyes open for indicators and shit for,
You like to complicate things.
Yes, I like to complicate things. I feel like when CDPR went through and cleaned up the Cyberpunk world and made it slightly neater, they over-neatified it, because now there's a lot less stuff to find. Which should, of course, mean that there's less need for me to do what I'm doing right now, but no, I still do it. I'm sure there's a better time and place to do this search, but I don't care.
This is not a good time to panda life. I would call this a beautiful view of the city, if there was anything to admire.
You took the elevator up, I walked up the stairs.
Yes? Moving then.
Oh, I'm still looking. I am moving a lot slower though. Yep. Now, if memory serves, we're supposed to lean up against the, Oh. I actually just scared the living shit out of myself. I'm supposed to just lean over here with...
Night City that much?
Perhaps I am simply homesick, as you say. Now, you must look for vulnerabilities, weaknesses, while I try to think of a diversion. Arasaka cannot discover our intentions. A bit of sabotage is just what we need to divert their attentions. You will have the best view on the left. I will try here. This old scope should be good for something. Shall we begin?
Let's do this. Transformer by the wall. See it?
We should use it to step up.
Footbridge, but it's guarded.
We will use it to enter if there's no other way.
Looks like a service tunnel by the road there.
It could lead to the warehouses.
Antenna. Security hub's liable to be in that building.
Perfect for sabotage. This is not bad.
Pipes. See 'em?
We could use them to get inside.
Got eyes on the comm system. Lot of guards.
I could use comms for a diversion.
Camouflage turrets by the gate.
A last resort. I do not wish to die there.
Think I've seen everything.
We have what we came for.
So, we going in?
Is this what you said before entering Konpeki Plaza? I wish to be certain we have not overlooked anything. We should wait and observe. If nothing out of the ordinary happens, then yes, we go in.
Sounds sensible. Better get comfy.
be.
What?
No sudden movements. Do you see it? That cat?
Fine-looking feline. Thought they'd all disappeared from the city.
It is the first animal I see in Night City, except cockroaches, of course.
First it was birds, then dogs. Cats actually put up a fight longest.
Perhaps it is a bakeneko.
A bakeneko? What's that?
It is a cat spirit. It brings misfortune, can restore the dead back to life.
Feline ghost? I suppose anything's possible.
My grandmother knew many stories about kitsune, kappa, bakeneko too.
Miss Home?
A foolish question. I am from the slums of Chiba 11. Once when I was desperate to live there, bad memories washed away by time. I long only for the simple days of childhood.
My childhood? Let's see. Nights spent looking for a star. Any star. All dimmed by city lights. Silent lullabies sung by the flickering neon signs of Charter Hill.
I remember the chemical stench of the canal, where we boys washed our shirts. Corporate transporters sometimes passed through our slum, Arasaka selecting children, but only the clean ones.
Transporters, you say?
Armored and armed. Chiba 11 had the most murders in all Japan. It probably still has.
Let me guess. So they could turn him into corpo soldiers?
Exactly. When they chose me, I felt I had won the lottery. In the army, I was given everything I lacked before: discipline, regular meals, and when I proved I was gifted, an education.
So how's a corpo rookie go from cleaning latrines to being Saburo Arasaka's bodyguard?
The highest grades at the academy, service in the special forces, and Arasaka-sama's unmatched eye for talent.
You're not saying Saburo fell for you at first sight.
To make the right decisions with imperfect knowledge, that is how you become the world's most powerful man. 100 candidates standing at attention, and Arasaka-sama looked into each of our souls and chose the one who would serve him best.
And all you had to do in return was kill Saburo's enemies.
I sense that you judge me, and yet you have no right to. Unlike you and your friend Mr. Wells, I was not arrogant. I did not take the easy path.
Saying you got no dirt on your hands?
There are no clean hands, but it is important how they become dirty.
So spill. How'd you sully yours?
Arasaka gave me what no one else could. Values I could honor, live for. This was most important.
Let me know when you're back.
You dirty your hands for money. I, in the name of principles.
Wasn't judging you.
Untrue. You oppose the corporations, their order, their word, in a mindless way, yet you offer no worthy alternative.
Take a look around. It's here. Your corporate world in its glorious splendor.
You show me filthy streets as if no other world exists, as if nothing else is possible. What of the millions who work for Arasaka and receive stability, safety?
Chiba 11 slum rats? They're there. Scraping scraps out of scop tins. Corpse decided that too.
We cannot fix everything at once.
Forgetting I was at Arasaka. Saw how corps operate. Wasn't roses and rainbows. You know what? Nobody owns me. I'm free. You should try it.
Sometimes I wish to become a nomad, to leave this world, forget everything.
Never too late to change.
What is your expression? One cannot teach an old dog new tricks.
Sure you can. You can't teach a stubborn dog new tricks.
Do you know what I think?
What's that?
That day in Konpeki, we both have lost someone important. And we are not at peace with this. So we seek conflict, argue eagerly.
Finally starting to make some sense.
It is the duty of the living to atone for the dead. Hanako-sama shall aid us in our mission.
Or she'll make sure we die for good.
The Bakaneko got sick of us, looks like.
It will find its own way.
Johnny rolled off the
As will
building.
we. I think it is time to do something,
Oh, fuck. Getting worse.
You do not look so bad.
Yeah, I can see you because we're right here. See? I like it better when we're able to leave things in, like, in between jobs. Like, okay, we've completed a job, now let's be done for the day, that kind of thing. But at the same time, I don't want to take off and like, do treats without Lunix, because she's still awake. She's just, you know, not right here. It's wet, soapy, naked time. There's that soapy, wet, naked time.
I'll be in touch. The divergent reaction, that is mine to do.
Can't really see up there because of the stupid street light. It's moving at a good clip. Both of those guys are dead. Camera's off. I can't jump that high.
Resistance is useless.
Resistance is useless.
Huh?
Oh, what the fudge nuggets? No.
Terrorist attack!
Shut up. No terrorist attack. Move it. Nakamura-san. Oh. What? How did I miss that?
I'll be in touch. The diversionary reaction, that is mine to do.
Pardon me, I am so sorry. Ah, Maji! What was that sound? Must have. camera. We're gonna save. That way, if we have to start this over again because of getting spotted like a dummy head like I did. I don't know how long friendly mode lasts.
Come out with your hands in the air! What the hell?
All right. Well, right now we're just getting started on breaking in here. Especially since I restarted. Yeah, I think I might have screwed up the order a little bit, but, you know. Probably save and do PREATs and then sign off. Should, but you know how things go. And I wanted to hop up there and mess with their communications. Don't mind me. I'm not doing anything.
I'm in.
Good. Now try to enter the warehouse. I will draw their attention away.
Sure you will. This is why I don't like making myself get involved into things before getting off the stream. I should have just wandered off and gone back to the apartment or something. I was not trying to wander off of the building, thank you. I get too interested in continuing, and then I end up, like, it's the same thing that happened over the weekend. I put the game down? Nah. No, I do not want a new save. No! One of our saves is missing. There it is. Not that it matters, because it's an old save, and now I'm gonna just go ahead and delete it, because we don't really need it. But still, that was weird. If we were still playing on Stadia, I would be like, there's gotta be something going on with my internet, but we're not. So there's something going on with the game there. It's making it all freaky deaky weird. It's good. Hello? Oh, you just go lip talk at me. Yeah, I don't take my phone in at all. Is you ready? Like it goes into the bathroom with me. But we've got a little stand just outside of the bathroom. Or not outside of the bathroom. Outside of the shower. Tub, whatever. And that's where I put my phone to have my audiobook or my YouTube or my whatever I'm watching play while I'm taking my bath, shower, soak time. So usually I shower and then I run a hot bath for a soak, and then if there was like any residual anything, like if I go like this and I can feel skin still like coming off because I didn't scrub quite as hard as I thought I did, then I'll, you know, turn the shower back on for like a half a second and get all that unstuck from me. Yeah, I'm all about I just hate quiet. And speaking of, I don't have the case anymore, but I had to uncase my phone today because I got it covered with wax. So I had to order a whole new effing case. That's supposed to be here tomorrow. And because my phone is like glass back, glass front, I don't trust it without a case. Period. Straight up. It's got to have a case. Well, so my knot candle, it was sitting over here and I had just started the melting process, and it creates like this caldera, right? And usually if it's open enough, I just sort of push it down a little bit and some of the wax fills up in the caldera, and it's just something that I do. And I didn't notice, but apparently it still had enough of a seal that when I pushed on it, it went poof! And I literally recreated an eruption. And so there was wax on the desk and wax on my phone, and it was so much fun. And at first I was like, oh no, it'll be fine. And then I noticed it was covering the front-facing camera, and that wasn't any good. So, and like, I usually have a case ready for the day that the phone arrives. So this is one of the first times I've handled the phone without any kind of a case on it. It's weird. It's super slippery from all the glass, although there is a little bit of waxiness on the back of it from landing on a spot where, or not landing on, but sitting on a spot where there were little bits of dried wax. My phone has been waxed. All the fun in the whole wide world. I'm talking like I'm part of a machinima again. What is going on? Stop doing the things. Something fell in the laundry room earlier. I'm gonna have to look into that and see what fell. But yeah. So lots of fun. We're legitimately almost, I think I did most of this building that we're in, but we're very legitimately very close to being where we were when I stopped doing the Stadia streams for the game. And that was at like episode 42, 40, somewhere between 40 and 44, somewhere in there. And I don't have the old streams to check anymore, so. My iPad also has never spent a full day uncased. It's been through 2 cases. Kind of sort of needs a third one. But yeah, it's very super scary. Just the idea that you could drop it and or from touching the screen too much, because like my screen protectors, because my cases always have a screen protector, they'll get little scratches even if all I'm doing is using like my fingertip. I would rather the screen protector get scratched than the phone. So anytime I turn my phones in, with the exception of my last one, they always go back in as good condition as the one as when I got them. With the exception of, you know, they might have to format and all of that stuff. But it's otherwise basically ready to be handed out to the next person who's like, I want a refurbished. Yeah, the last one, my Pixel 4 XL, I had it in a case, and just months after I got it, I had gone out to dinner with the family. I think it was I want to say it was February 2020. And I had it out and I had put it in my lap and I didn't think anything of it, and I got out of the car. And I went into the house and my dad drove off. And then I was looking for my phone and I couldn't find my phone. And I looked all over the place. All over the place. And I called Dad thinking that the phone must be in the car. Nope, not in the car. So I went back upstairs, checked out in the driveway, and found the phone. And when I picked it up and I was looking at it, and I was just looking at it going, huh, well, everything seems to work. You know, I would pick it up and everything seemed fine. I was like, hey, yeah, no, it works great. And I took it inside. I went about my business, and for like a week or two, I didn't bother thinking about it. And then I decided to take the case off of it just to do, you know, some quick shine on everything, you know, wipe it down, disinfect it, whatever. We're in the middle of the pandemic at that point. And, yeah, I found out that even though the face of the phone was completely untouched and the camera worked perfectly, the entire rest of the back had shattered when it got run over. It worked great. I used it for 2 years without issues. And unlike usual, I didn't send it back during the process of buying my Pixel 6. Usually I send it back for getting it refurbished, whatever. Instead, I gave it to my northern sister, and I think she ended up throwing it away eventually because it wasn't working for her. So I unintentionally contributed to wasting. Speaking of being scared of things, phone decided to be slippery all of a sudden and is slipping around on the thing that I have it sitting on, thinking that it's safe. I'm gonna move it over here, because at least this is more safe. The fact that it's still slipping. It's got to be all the... But anyway, so I unintentionally contributed to a cell phone that did not end up being recycled in any way, shape, or form, which makes me kind of sad. Yeah, it actually, I didn't almost drop it. It almost, like, it was sitting... I have this little jewelry box right here, right? My grandma gave it to me. She got it from my first cousin... or my second cousin. He's, I think, my second cousin. He's my dad's cousin. He's my father's first cousin, which I think makes him technically my second cousin. I have a hard time with genealogy in that respect. Anyways, the cousin's wife is from Russia, and she gave it to my grandma. Or one of his Russian wives gave it to my grandma. So it was sitting on top of that like I usually do, And it just suddenly fell off of that onto the main desk and started to act like it was going to fall onto the ground, which I did not allow to happen. That's the last thing I need, is 2 phones in a row to have broken bits. I don't want it. But what I do want to do is say goodnight, because I would like to spend a little bit of time getting the stream set up and everything. Yeah, he I love my cousin. I do. Don't have the bestest relationship. He was, he lived out in Michigan, and I lived out here. So I don't know him super duper well, but he's had at least 2 wives from Russia. And he was in a relationship with another woman. More recently. And I honestly think that he falls in love with these women. I honestly do think that he does. But once they get their citizenship, they seem to fall out of love with him. So, yeah. I personally would hope that he would put that together and maybe find a woman who's already in the United States and fall for her, regardless of whatever her ethnic background is. But yeah. I'm going to call it a night, because I've got to update the stream, do this, do that, do the other thing, wind down, and go to bed. And I find that super hard to do. So I'm going to say goodnight. Sleep tight. Don't let the Fae bite. We will see you guys in the next stream. Yes, sleep. Fae needs sleep. Fae needs a lot of sleep. Good night.